As a result of evidence that my office secured 3 hours before it was scheduled to be destroyed, the District Attorney's Office has dismissed the case against my client, Justin Marquis Scott. I was retained on this case on the day that my client was arrested on October 9th, 2013. On October 14th, which was a holiday, at 1 p.m., my office secured video surveillance tapes from the Smoke for Less shop in the square, in the 900 block of South Central Avenue. Exactly where my client said he was, everywhere we went, we found a surveillance video. On October 14th, after we seized these videos by way of subpoena, 2 of them by way of subpoena, we were able to copy the Smoke for Less video on the 14th. That was a holiday. We were informed by the establishment at the Smoke for Less shop that these videos were scheduled to be erased and taped over at 4 o'clock. The next business day, my client was arraigned on October 11th. The next business day was October the 15th. On October the 15th, I hand-carried a detailed letter into the District Attorney's Office in the Inglewood District Attorney's Office, informing them of what I've just told you. On the 16th of October, I then held a press conference saying all of this. Everything was shut down, and the district attorney did need time to make sure these videos had not, in fact, been tampered with. Once it took them, as long as it took them, and once they found out that these videos had not been tampered with, or the smoke shop video, which is the key video, had not been tampered with, they indicated that they were unable to proceed. They didn't feel that they had enough evidence to proceed against my client, and they therefore dismissed this case. And my client was released.
We had the press conference here specifically because we believe the Inglewood Police Department did a sloppy investigation. There's 3 videotapes of this young man in a whole different city while the murders were occurring in our city of Inglewood. So it irritates me when I hear the district attorney say we're dropping the charges because we don't have enough evidence. They don't have any evidence. We had the evidence. We had 3 videotapes of this young man in a whole different city. And I want to commend his attorney, Juliette Robinson, and the family and the community for standing up for him, because at the end of the day, our community suffered a tremendous loss. So we're calling upon the Inglewood Police Department to put all their resources and energy into finding the real killers. That's why we're here. We want them to find the real killers. And in my closing comment, we're also asking for an independent probe by the Justice Department to find out why they made the decision to charge this young man with capital murder. He could have been the next Troy Davis. The only reason why we believe he's standing here is because his attorney did find the videotapes showing him in a different city, and not even Superman could be in Compton and get to Inglewood and commit a murder at the same time.
Crystal she was my ex-girlfriend with my best friend. We talked every day. And I still can't believe she's gone. I didn't even get to go to pay my condolences to the funeral. I didn't go get to grieve with her family. I didn't get to show nobody how much I really cared about her. And everybody think everybody think I did it. Like I spent so many days in the cell grieving by myself with nobody around me to put a hand on my shoulder and say it's gonna be all right. I was right there by myself. I didn't get to go see her in the casket or nothing. Like, imagine like you've been with somebody for a long time or whatever, and then you hear about this, and then you can't even go support her or nothing. I didn't get to support her or nothing at all. No one could ever imagine how I felt when I was in there, and how I still feel now. It's not something I'll get over in a couple years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. This is always gonna be a wound in my heart. I lost somebody dearly that I love. And on top of that, they try to blame me for saying I did it when I know for a fact I know I didn't. And having I not been in the smoke shop, where would I be today? I'll be in prison facing death penalty as a 19-year-old kid. I played football all my life. I go to college. I'm a college student. I have big dreams. And this is all like a big nightmare. And I hope to switch it all around, make something positive out of it or something. But like I said before, no one will ever know how I really feel. That's it.
They should try him on federal hate crime charges. It was a racist act. He racially profiled Trayvon Martin.
We are sinking beneath the tide of ugliness that has been heaped upon us as a people, while those in power would have us believe that they are trying to protect our rights by doing the egregious and ugly things they're doing.